Hi, are you still worried about the speaking part of the Cambridge First Certificate? Well, worry no more, because in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a great tip that's going to help you speak a lot better. Great tip coming right up. Welcome back, everybody. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, my name is Olale from Onetutor, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a great tip that's going to help you. But before we jump into today's tip, I've got a question for you, and the question is, have you ever asked someone a question? Have you ever asked your friend, someone at the workplace, an opinion about something, and they didn't give you a reason, and you kept asking them, why do you think so? You know, you kept asking them why, after they must have said something. That must have happened just because they didn't add a reason after they must have said something. After they must have given their opinion, they did not give you a reason with their opinion. Opinion with reason. So they gave you just the opinion without a reason. And so you kept asking them, can I have your reason? Can I have your reason? Remember, everyone, it's super easy that when we say something, we should have a point and a reason. Because speaking is also, when we speak, we have to listen when other people are speaking. So that makes us to fully be able to decide on what to say next. So if someone says something without a reason, it's not complete yet, because the listener cannot give an opinion. So it's super important, remember everyone, that it's highly important that every time we speak, we should be able to put our reason together with what we are saying so that the listener can understand our perspective, can understand our opinion, can understand our view completely. So don't just give a part, give everything, point and your reason for something. If someone asks me a question, would you like something to drink? Let's say I was thirsty, and someone asked me, would you like a cup of coffee? And I said, no, because I don't drink coffee. And someone asked me, would you like another drink? And I said, no thanks, because I don't drink that. And so I haven't given a reason, you see. And of course, the person that must have asked me the question, would not be able to help me because I haven't given a reason to, if I was able to just add a simple reason that I don't like coffee because it makes me stay awake all day. It deprives me of my sleep. So I don't like to drink coffee, because it keeps me awake. That's a simple reason. So of course, the person that has listened to my opinion perhaps would offer me water. You see, the person that has listened to me would offer me water instead of coffee. And that's possible only because I've given a reason when I gave my point. When I said, coffee, I don't like coffee, I should have said, I don't like coffee because, it will keep me awake. I would not be able to sleep, and so I might be offered water instead of coffee. You see, it's super important that when we are speaking, we give a reason with what we are saying. Remember, everyone, so the tip of today is always give a reason. Always give a reason every time you speak. To fully understand the importance of giving a reason, I'm going to be candidate A as well as candidate B, just for the purpose of simplicity, so that you are able to understand the importance of giving a reason. Remember, everyone, I'm going to be reading from my book, I'm going to be reading a question, and the question is this: should older teenagers help look after younger children during the holidays? Should older teenagers help look after younger children during the holidays? This is a sample question from the Cambridge First Certificate, and of course I'll be candidate A as well as candidate B. So candidate A might say something like this: well, I believe that teenagers should help children. I believe teenagers should help children. So that's the opinion of candidate A. All right, of course. So candidate A has said something. All right, I'm going to be candidate B now. And of course, I'd like you to be able to tell the differences between both opinions. And so candidate B, might say something like this: I believe that young adults should take care of children, as it would help them to be able to learn responsibility. I'll say that again. I think, it's kind of B is saying that, I think it's important for young adults to be able to take care of children during their holidays, as it will help them to learn responsibility. You see, so if you consider candidate A and candidate B, you would find out that candidate A said something. And of course, if it were an exam, the other partner might be asking, why do you think so? Why do you think so? You see, it's super important that every time you're doing a speaking part of an exam, in this case, we're talking about the Cambridge First Certificate, it's important that when you're speaking, try and put in a reason. You've got your point and a reason, and of course, your partner, would understand you completely if you're able to put a point and a reason. Remember, everyone, to always put a point and a reason every time you speak. Question of the day: what else can I use instead of because to give a reason? What else can I use instead of because to give a reason? Well, that's a very good question. We could also use as instead of because. As instead of because. We can also use due to instead of because. We can also use owing to. So instead of saying because all the time, you can alternate because with as, since, owing to, on account of, and much more. I'm going to be including these other synonyms in the description, so you can access them anytime you would like to see the synonyms. And it's super important for you to remember to practice. Remember to substitute. Change because every time you want to give a reason. So you can change because to as, you can change because to since, you can change because to due to, you can change because to on account of, or owing to, on account of, and owing to. Remember, everyone, it's super easy if you practice. Thanks for watching today's video, everyone. If you like the content of the video, kindly subscribe to the channel somewhere down here. Remember, the speaking part of the Cambridge First Certificate is super easy. Please say that with me. It's super easy. Remember, everyone, it only requires constant practice. Please say that with me. Constant practice. It requires constant practice. Remember, everyone, every time you say something in the speaking part, if you're speaking alone, or perhaps you're speaking with another partner in the part 3, or perhaps in the part 4, remember, everyone, to always give a reason every time you speak. Please say that with me one more time. Always give a reason every time you speak.